What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome to a brand new huge transfer news update video. We will take a look at all the biggest transfers potentially happening in this summer transfer window, and there are huge transfers about to happen because some big name managers are joining the Premier League. Pep Guardiola is coming in at Man City. Antonio Conte is coming in to take over Chelsea, and potentially Jose Mourinho is coming in to take over Manchester United. So these big managers will want to strengthen their teams, and also Liverpool definitely will buy some big players, and Arsenal will definitely buy some big players because all of them want to make up for this last season where Leicester City won the Premier League title. So if you enjoy these types of videos, smash the like button. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded earlier today. I was with my girlfriend up until now, so I'm bringing you this transfer video quickly. Then I will cover the Liverpool-Watford game, and tonight you can expect a new career mode episode, and from tomorrow you can expect 3 episodes because tomorrow and next week I will have a lot of time to make videos for you guys, so really looking forward to that. So let's jump straight into it. So Arsenal, it looks like there are lots of papers who are covering this. So the Sunday Mirror says that Arsenal will make a £30 million move for Daniel Sturridge. I just can't see Liverpool selling our best player, our best striker, to our direct rivals Arsenal, because next season I think we will target the top 4 and Arsenal will be a direct rival. And also Brendan Rodgers might be taking over either Swansea or West Brom. West Brom have put Brendan Rodgers on their shortlist if Tony Pulis decides to leave the club, and it will be very interesting where Rodgers ends up. I think Swansea would suit him the best, but also he would do well with West Brom. I think he's a very good manager, but he's not a top 4 club manager in my opinion, so he should target these kind of clubs, the likes of a Swansea or West Brom, where he can work under no pressure, and that's where he produces magic in my opinion. And yeah, let's see. So Leicester potentially are targeting a double swoop for Crystal Palace winger Yannick Bolasie and Watford forward Troy Deeney. And I think those 2 players would be perfect because for Leicester City, because the top 5, top 6 clubs won't target those kind of players, but they would definitely improve Leicester City, and both Bolasie and Deeney can play a very direct football, and that's what Leicester City are doing. And Bolasie on the wing could add even more pace to the Leicester attacks, and they like to break with pace, so I think Bolasie would be perfect for them, and Troy Deeney would be a very good substitute striker for the likes of Jamie Vardy and Okazaki. And also Antonio Conte might be going for Graziano Pelle, who had a pretty decent season for Southampton, but I don't really believe this. Maybe Conte wants to sign a better forward than Pelle in my opinion, so that's what I think. Yeah, Manuel Pellegrini said that Pep Guardiola doesn't need to rip apart the Man City squad, but I beg to differ. I disagree with him. I think this Man City squad, there are like 8 or 9 players who are above 30 years of age, so I think there is a huge problem at Man City. I mean, they hugely underachieved this season. They blew everybody out of the water with how much money they spent, and I just recently read an article on Manuel Pellegrini that he spent £340 million, and to just have 1 Premier League title to show for it, and the Champions League semi-final and the League Cup victory, that's just not good enough for a club like Manchester City in my opinion. And also West Ham could potentially target Mauro Icardi ahead of their move to the Olympic Stadium, so that will be very interesting. And there could be big problems for either Manchester City or Manchester United, because only one of them will make it into the top 4 in my opinion, so it will be very interesting to see which club will make it to the top 4. And Liverpool midfielder Jordan Rossiter left the club today, and that's the harsh reality of top football, that he wasn't really good enough for the first team, but I think it would be good that if he went to Rangers, who most likely will play in the Scottish First Division, in the Scottish Premier League next season. Also, it looks like Tottenham and Liverpool are both linked with Charlton wonderkid Ademola Lookman. What a name! He's worth 8 million according to the papers. And also Chelsea, it looks like they won't be signing John Stones from Everton. So there are huge stories in the papers. As you can see, Real Madrid, it looks like they want both Thibaut Courtois for 65 million pounds. Let's switch to this article actually. So yeah, Real Madrid are considering a summer move, and you know, they failed to sign De Gea, but Courtois I think is as good as De Gea, and he's also only 23 years old, so I think it will be absolutely brilliant. But for 65 million, I don't think he's worth that much. But Real Madrid have almost unlimited amounts of money, so I don't think they would bat an eyelid. I mean, they paid like 88 million pounds for the Gareth Bale, so yeah, this is a very interesting story. And Courtois, it looks like he might be unsettled at Chelsea. He doesn't know where he will feature in the new manager's plans yet, so it will be very interesting to see what happens on that deal. And also, Real Madrid are ready to bid 80 million for Lewandowski. I mean, I've seen this story for like half a season now, and I can definitely see it happening. Lewandowski grew into one of the best strikers in the world, and he would definitely make Real Madrid a lot stronger. But Benzema also had a very good season, so does this mean that they will sell Benzema? I'm not entirely sure. And also, I'm not sure if Real Madrid will be under transfer embargo in the summer. Can they sign new players or not? I'm not really sure about that. And yeah, the Sunday Times also are reporting that Jose Mourinho has been asked to wait until the end of the season for formal talks with Manchester United. I think informal talks behind the scenes have already happened, but nothing official yet, because Manchester United, want to wait until the end of the season to see whether Manchester United finish in the top 4, whether Manchester United win the FA Cup, because I think if they do both, then they had a successful season, in all honesty, and then maybe they will keep Van Gaal for 1 more year, so that will be very interesting to see what will happen with this. And also, Watford might be targeting Saido Berahino to replace Igalo, who could leave Watford at the end of the season. And yeah, I'm not sure if West Brom will sell Berahino for under 10 million, even though Berahino has only 1 year left on his contract. I think it will be very interesting to see what he does, because you know, he has been in and out of the West Brom team, and I think actually even he could play for even the likes of Tottenham or Liverpool, in my opinion. Berahino is a very good young English player. And now let's take a look at the Sky Sports Transfer Center, and there are a lot of very, very interesting transfer news. So Handanovic said that I have a deal, and in football you never know, but it's a big disappointment that we haven't qualified for the Champions League, because Inter, it looks like, won't make it to the Champions League. And Chelsea boss Conte, new boss Antonio Conte, might be interested in signing Samir Handanovic from Inter. I think he's a very good goalkeeper. And also Juventus and Manchester City are interested in signing Isco. The 24-year-old is not a first team regular at Real Madrid, so I think there could be some truth in this. I think he could be a magnificent player for both Juventus and Manchester City, and I will be perfectly honest, I would love Liverpool to sign him. But we have already Lallana, Coutinho and Firmino, so we need maybe a different type of player, and I trust Klopp fully to get this right. Stevan Jovetic also could be returning to Manchester City. He could sign permanently for Inter Milan, or he could even go to another club. And yes, Jerome Sinclair, who looks like will leave Liverpool, he could go to Watford for 5 million. So that would be very interesting, a very interesting development. And let's see other very interesting target. Tottenham are targeting Cheku Kouyaté, and I don't think West Ham would be very happy to sell him to a London rival, because you know West Ham and Tottenham are both London-based clubs, and there are very interesting talks about Renato Sanchez, one of the best up-and-coming young centre midfielders in world football, and he has been linked with Manchester United for a long time, but now it looks like Barcelona are also interested in signing him. And when Barcelona comes calling for a South American or a Spanish or a Portuguese player, then you know that he's a Portugal international. He's only 18 years old, so I think if he has to choose between Manchester United and Barcelona, he would definitely go to Barcelona. And here is the Courtois to Real Madrid rumor once again in the Sky Sports news article. Manchester United could also be lining up a deal for Rafael Varane, and I think I fear for this. If this happens, Manchester United will be a lot stronger, because I think Smalling and Varane, two very good centre backs, would instantly fix the Manchester United defensive problems. Well, they don't have a lot of them, because Manchester United have De Gea, and he saved them time and time again. What Manchester United I think needs is another very good striker who can come in straight away and score goals for them. Juventus are apparently lining up a 38 million euro bid for Miralem Pjanic. That's a little bit too much. That's like 30 million pounds. I don't think he's worth that much, but that's his buyout clause, and that's what the La Gazzetta dello Sport, the Italian sports newspapers are reporting. And also Juventus are scouting Benteke, they are scouting Lukaku, Edinson Cavani, and also they are eyeing N'Golo Kante. So Juventus definitely want to strengthen their team in the summer. So a very interesting transfer news. You can read them on the screen. So that's it for today's video, guys. I'm now off to watch the Liverpool-Watford game. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Now I will be back with a lot of videos, so I could potentially upload 3 or 4 videos today. I'm not sure. We shall wait and see. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. See you later, guys. Goodbye.